ELA Daily Rundown, Tuesday, June 9th, 2020. We are in the stretch run. This is the final week of full days of class. I'm going to simplify this week as much as possible for you. As you may already know, we have started collection of anyone that has done the remote packet only. The school will be open for collection. Outside, you'll see bins where the grade levels are marked, the classrooms are marked. You can drop off completed packets Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Those of you that have been doing the work here online in the class dojo, submitting work every day that we ask for, you don't need to bring in a completed packet. We have the material, we have the work we asked for, we easily have the grades for your child, so don't worry about it. So this week we're going to go easy to give you an opportunity, anyone out there, to just go back and get done any work you need to get done so we can finish this school year out strong. In reading, we're going to watch the read aloud of Mole and the Baby Bird. Answer the following questions. What lesson did Mole learn? Why do you think so? Why do you think the author wrote this story? In writing, Daily Fix-It, 6 through 10. This is your writing portfolio assignment today. Remember, only choose 2. And then finally, foundational skills, we're going to do a little pronouns practice. Let's get started. Mole and the Baby Bird by Marjorie Newman, illustrated by Patrick Benson. Genre: in an animal fantasy, the animal characters talk and act like people. The next story is about a mole who finds and takes care of a baby bird. Remember this question: how can we look at things in a different way? Mole found a baby bird. It had fallen out of its nest. Mole waited and waited, but no big bird came to help it, so Mole took the baby bird home. He made a nest for it. "Look," he said to his mother. "It's very, very hard to take care of a baby bird," she said. "They usually die," said his dad. "My bird won't die," said Mole. His friends helped him find food for the baby. His mother showed him how to feed it. Mole fed it whenever it chirped. And the bird didn't die. It grew. "It's my pet bird," said Mole. "It's not a pet bird. It's a wild bird," said his mother. The bird fluttered its wings. "Your bird is trying to fly," said his mother. "No," cried Mole. "It mustn't fly." Mole found some wood and some nails. He borrowed his dad's toolbox. "What are you making?" asked his dad. "I'm making a cage for my pet bird," said Mole. "It's not a pet bird. It's a wild bird," said his dad. "You should let it fly away." "No," cried Mole. He put his bird into its new cage. The bird was sad. Mole's mother was sad too, but Mole kept his bird because he loved it. Then Granddad came to visit. He looked at Mole's pet bird. Presently, Granddad said, "Let's go for a walk, little Mole." Granddad took Mole to the top of a high hill. Mole looked down at the trees far below. He felt the wind trying to lift him. "Whee! I'm flying!" cried Mole. "Nearly," said Granddad. When Mole got home, he looked at his bird. It was sitting very still in its cage, in Mole's dark underground room. "Birds are meant to fly," said Mole. He opened the cage door and let his bird fly away because he loved it. Then he cried. The next day, Mole went into the forest. He saw his bird flying, soaring, free, and Mole was glad. All right, I hope you enjoyed the story. So let's do some pronouns practice. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or nouns. The words he, she, it, we, you, and they are pronouns. So, like when you say a sentence, instead of saying the person's name when you say he or she, you're using a pronoun in place of that person's name, which is completely acceptable. Circle the pronoun in each sentence. Say a sentence for each pronoun. Number one, we need to feed the birds. What's the pronoun? What's taking place? Who is we? We could be you and me. That means that word we is taking a place for Mr. D and you. We is the pronoun. Number two, they like to eat. Who likes to eat? They like to eat. They is the pronoun taking the place for the names of the people that like to eat. Number three, he likes the wild bird. Who likes the wild bird? He likes the wild bird. He is taking the place for the name of the person who likes the wild bird. Number four, it can fly away. What can fly away? It. It is the pronoun taking the place for the person, or in this case, animal, that can fly away. Circle the pronoun in parentheses that takes the place of the underlined word or words. This bird is little. Now, would we say she is little or it is little? Well, I'm going to tell you why it's not she. Because just looking at the picture of this bird, we cannot tell if it's a boy or a girl, so we won't use she. In this case, because it's an animal, we can use it. It is little. Number six, Mole and I went to the forest. What can we say instead of Mole and I? Can't say he would only be one person. We can say we, which means you and other people. We went to the forest. We is the pronoun we choose for this sentence. Number seven, Mole gets food for the bird. Who gets food for the bird? Mole does. Mole is a he, a one person he. He gets food for the bird. He is the pronoun you would choose. Number eight, Mole and Granddad let the bird go. Two people, Mole and Granddad. You, in this case, Mole is not you. Granddad is not you. So we would not use the pronoun you. But we got two people, so we can say they. We will use the pronoun they let the bird go. Good work, everyone.